In March 2026, Donald Trump delivered an 8-minute address from the Oval Office. We examined that speech minute by minute and uncovered 8 false claims in just 8 minutes.
And our country is back, stronger than ever before.
They use the word affordability, and that's their only word. They say affordability, and everyone says, oh, that must mean Trump has high prices. No, our prices are coming down.
Inflation has stopped.
Soldiers were fired upon in the DMZ. Oh, I am so sorry. Someone put the story in all capital letters, and I thought I was supposed to yell.
Trump claimed inflation came to a halt under his leadership, but the numbers tell a different story. Inflation stood at 3% when he entered office, and it remains 3% today. It hasn't been stopped. It is exactly where it was when his presidency began.
When I took office, inflation was the worst in 48 years, and some would say in the history of our country.
Trump also argued that inflation was the worst it had been in 48 years, perhaps even the worst in American history. When he took office, that statement doesn't hold up. Inflation in January 2025 was 3%. By comparison, inflation soared above 13% during the 1970s, and in 1980 it reached 14.8%. Calling 3% the worst on record is historically inaccurate by every standard.
I am bringing those high prices down and bringing them down very fast. The price of eggs is down 82% since March, and everything else is falling rapidly. To slash prices on drugs and pharmaceuticals by as much as 400, 500, and even 600%. In addition, I'm doing what no politician of either party has ever done, standing up to the special interest to dramatically reduce the price of prescription drugs. I negotiated directly with the drug companies and foreign nations, which were taking advantage of our country for many decades.
Trump claimed he cut prescription drug prices by 400%, 500%, or even 600%. Those figures are mathematically impossible. A 100% price reduction means something costs nothing. A 200% reduction would mean pharmacies are paying customers to take medication. By Trump's logic, people would be collecting hundreds of dollars just for filling prescription. That's not a price cut. It's math that simply doesn't exist.
The price of a Thanksgiving turkey was down 33% compared to the Biden last year.
Trump said Thanksgiving turkey prices were 33% lower than they were during Biden's final year. The available data shows the opposite. Wholesale turkey prices have increased by roughly 75 cents per pound since 2024, and grocery store prices have climbed as well. Rather than falling, turkey prices have gone up, making his claim the reverse of reality.
We wrapped 12 different bills up into one beautiful bill. That includes no tax on tips, no tax on overtime, and no tax on Social Security for our great seniors.
Trump stated that seniors no longer pay taxes on Social Security because of his big, beautiful bill. That's not true. Millions of retirees still owe federal income tax on their Social Security benefits. The deduction he referred to as temporary expires in 2028 and doesn't apply to every recipient. His claim that Social Security taxes have been eliminated for seniors is false.
I've secured a record-breaking $18 trillion of investment into the United States, which means jobs, wage increases, growth.
Trump claimed he secured $18 trillion in new investment for the United States. Yet his own administration's website lists approximately $9.6 trillion. Independent reviews indicate that a substantial share of that amount consists of projected investments, public announcements, and non-binding commitments from foreign companies, not finalized investments backed by enforceable contracts.
Crime at record levels.
Trump said crime was at record highs when he returned to office. The evidence says otherwise. Crime rates were falling throughout 2024, and violent crime was far higher during the 1970s, 1980s, and 1990s than it was when Trump took office. His claim that crime reached record levels during the Biden years is inconsistent with FBI data.
And you see that now in the steep increase in premiums being demanded by the Democrats, and they are demanding those increases, and it's their fault. It is not the Republicans' fault.
Trump argued that Democrats were responsible for rising health insurance premiums. The record points elsewhere. The Republican budget bill passed in 2025 reduced Affordable Care Act tax credits, leading to higher premiums for millions of Americans. The same legislation also cut Medicaid funding, with analysts projecting those reductions could force rural hospitals to shut down. The premium increases stem from legislation signed by Trump, not policies advanced by Democrats. If you remember a time when Oval Office speeches were expected to reflect the facts, this address stands out for a different reason. It wasn't simply filled with exaggerations. It included claims that were mathematically impossible, contradicted by history, and at odds with basic economic reality. If you value evidence over shouting and facts over scripted talking points, subscribe to 5 Million Hub. We examine the claims, verify the evidence, and separate fact from fiction. That's the mission. The same patterns keep resurfacing, and we slow them down so you can see them clearly.